Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Yapzor. If you're new here, kindly hit on the subscribe button to subscribe so that you stay updated with the tutorials I upload on this channel. And if you're not new here, thank you for coming back and welcome to the second episode of our new series, Python for Granny. That is Python for the very basic person. If you want to learn Python from the beginning, this is the best course for you to learn because everything is explained to the level of even my grandma. So stay tuned. Today we are talking about Python variables. And variables simply are containers or memories, locations where we store values and they are being referenced by a name. An example is your phone number. That if you all the contacts on your phone, most of them you save them with a name, and whenever you are looking for that particular contact, you don't need to search with the number, though you can also use the number to search for it, but you don't need to search 054 before you get that particular contact. But by searching Joe, you get the contact, and that is what is being referenced by the name. So that is an example of a contact of a variable. And also you can use an example like a bag of rice. Whenever you are referencing it, you don't need to say 3,000 pieces of 3,000 rice or however you put it. But what you can just say is a bag of rice, and that bag reference it, and picking that bag is the container of it, and that is what you use to reference it. And also, how do we define variables in Python? To define variables, the syntax is just variable name with equal to and the value of it. So let me open the IDLE Python. So you click on your Windows and type Python. Your IDLE will open to you. So this is how it works. You have the variable name, and you with an equal to sign, the variable name is at the left, and an equal to sign, you have the value at the right. That is how variables are being named in Python. And an example is, for instance, I mentioned the phone number. So you have Joe. That's the variable name here. And when you equate it, you have what? You equate it to the value of it, and that will give you, let's say the value is 39, and you click enter. You can also have a different variable. Age is equal to 10, and basically that's how you can define variables in many ways. School is equal to UDS, and a whole lot of stars. So that's basically how we define variables. The variable name at the left and the value at the right hand side. So in everything there are rules governing it, and Python variable definition is not an exception. So in declaring variables in Python, or what you can use to declare the variables are, it should start with an alphabet or underscore, followed by any number or alphabet. That is to say, the first letter or the first word of your variable should be an alphabet. For instance, Koi is equal to my Nikki. It starts with what? K. That's an alphabet. You can also start with an underscore. Underscore Koi is equal to my name. And these two, notes, they are not the same. This and that, they are not the same. That's one thing you should note. So we have Koi, we have what? Underscore Koi. You can define a variable this way using these two, but you cannot start a variable name with a number. For instance, 1 Joe is equal to 28. They give what? It gives what? A syntax error, because in Python you cannot start a variable name using a number. You can also use any symbol to start. Let's say you are starting with n sign. So and Joe is equal to. It also gives what? A syntax error. But numbers can be part of variable naming. For instance, I said Joe 5, Joe 6 is equal to what? Joe 3 Hui is equal to, I'm just using any form of variable names for just the basic explanation. It's equal to 388. You realize that I can put the number at anywhere of it. Same way I can put variable names. So my name. My name is equal to what? Joe Yapzor. You realize that there's an underscore here, and an underscore can also start. But you cannot start the variable name with a symbol or any number except all alphabets and what? The underscore symbol. Rule number 2. Variable names are case sensitive. That is to say, if I have a variable name as age with capital A beginning, age is equal to 23, and I have another variable name with the same age with a small letter A beginning, is equal to 19. These two variables are not the same. This with the capital A and this with a small a. They are two different variables recognized in Python. For instance, I can just try subtracting and you see. So age minus age. They are two different variables. So it gives you what? 4. That is 23 minus 19 will give you what? 4. Because they are what? Completely differently recognized in Python. If I had done age minus age with the same spelling, then I will get 0. So variable naming is very case sensitive. My phone is not equal to my phone. So you have to be careful when having variable names, because you might save a variable name and when you are referencing it, you change the case of it and it gives you a different thing. And one thing in computing is that the letter small a and capital A, they are two different letters as recognized by the computer. So an example is here. My phone is different from my phone. This place it begins with a small m. This place it begins with a capital M, and this place all of them are what? Small letters. So they are different, and that tells you Python variables are case sensitive. We also have here variable names cannot be reserved words. There are some words in Python that are reserved for the Python code, for programming in Python. We have words like print, if, not, while, break, continue. There are a whole lot. As you go through the programming, you come across them. There are a lot of them, and we don't use any of these to what? For instance, not is equal to. It gives you what? A syntax error. So we don't use the reserved words in Python to define variable names. They are for special purposes For instance, the print is to give out the content. So print age gives you what? Age. And print age. This place I took it as a string, and this place is just the variable name. Gives what is inside the variable name. So for the definition, the difference between the string and the variable name now, don't worry much. In the upcoming videos, I will put more explanation on that. So that was it. You don't use reserved words for what? Variable naming in Python. Another rule is it cannot contain any special character other than underscore. And the special characters are, we have this. Most of those that are accessed using what? The shift key. Almost all of them. You cannot use any of them in variable naming. They have their use and the place where you can what? You use them. So it's not everywhere you can use them in variable naming in Python. I can give an example. Ghana at 63 is equal to. It gives me what? Syntax error because of this at. It's not allowed in variable naming. So I could have simply done Ghana 63 is equal to 27, and that works. Ghana underscore 63 is equal to 27, and that also works. So you cannot use what? Underscore or these special characters. These are not the only ones. There are a whole lot. Most of all characters except for numbers and alphabets and the underscore, you cannot use them to what? As variable, as part of the variable name in your code. No matter the part of it, whether at the beginning, at the middle, or at the end, you cannot use it. It gives you what? An error there. So basically, that is just the basics of what? Variable names in Python. And for the upcoming videos, we will now be looking deep into what? Python data types. What do we save inside the variables? We have the 5 basic data types. That is, we have the numbers, we have the strings, we have numbers, we have the strings, we have the tuple, and we have what? Dictionaries. So I'll be explaining them in the upcoming videos into details. So the next video, in the episode 3, we are going to be learning on numbers in Python. What are numbers? The types of numbers recognized in Python. And basically, that is it for this video. So if you like this video, kindly hit on the like button. And also, if you are not subscribed, hit on the subscribe button to subscribe. Subscription is free, so that you get notified whenever I upload any content on my channel. So thank you very much and stay tuned.